We're the town that changed its name. Back in before 1950, we used to be called Hot Springs, New Mexico. And as the story goes, Ralph Edwards, producer and host of a television and a radio program called Truth or Consequences, it was a game show. He said, you know, your name is Hot Springs. There are over 30 hot springs towns in America. If you were to change your name to Truth or Consequences, you would stand out from the crowd. You'd be the only town in the world with that name. And that information trickled down evidently to the mayor of TRC, and they held a vote in 1950, and the community voted to change its name. Right now, if we were to dig about 4 feet down under the ground, we would be in hot water. And of course, you have surface, more or less hot water, and then you have very deep aquifer. This aquifer contains 2 million gallons of geothermal waters, which is continually being recharged. That water that you hear possibly in the background is one of the fountains in the Healing Waters Plaza. That temperature is between 103, 104, up to about 107 degrees. We have ranching, we have the health industry, the spa industry, retailing industry, and I think we are not an expensive town to live in. Property taxes are reasonable, homes are reasonable. And I've been asked in the past, you know, one words to describe Truth or Consequences. And in one words, I would use friendly, inviting, welcoming.
My name is Moshe Koenig. I'm a co-owner of Dust and Glitter and also do graphic design and run the movie theater in town as well. Well, we're a gallery boutique. We specialize in all things handmade. So we have a lot of art and jewelry, and I also do TRC t-shirts. I've got photography and paintings and stuff by local artists, and then other artists from Santa Fe and beyond as well that do knitting and a bunch of other things. I moved from Washington, D.C. Needed a change of what was going on back then. Came out to New Mexico, kind of fell in love with the endless skies, and TRC ended up being the chosen one, so here we are. The beauty of everything, the community is really interesting and welcoming and getting to know. A lot of things going on with the hot springs, obviously, and then the lake and river and such. So it's a lot of perks.
There's all kinds of stories of miraculous things happening. Worked so hard in the fields, they'd come here to rejuvenate and get back on their feet. Historically, this was a mecca for people to come to. They would do a 23-day protocol, go to healers and take the waters 2 or 3 times a day. So these hot springs are pretty spectacular. They are some of the best hot springs in the world, honestly. The mineral content is so high. Even though they have sulfur in them, they have over 35 minerals in them, and sulfur is one of them. They don't have an odor, so that's really pleasing and lovely. Some hot springs just come up naturally at 95 degrees, and they go all the way to 114 to 117 degrees. It's the best pain relief in the world if you're experiencing any type of muscular or arthritic condition. And the reason I'm here is because it's water, so basically anything that I do is enhanced by the springs, so it just makes my work so much better. Plus, there's incredible reflexologists in town, there's incredible energy workers in town, simply because the water, in conjunction with all of these healing arts, and really makes our job so much easier and people's experience so much better. My favorite thing about Truth or Consequences, there's so many. The community is unbelievable. The outdoors, unreal. Being able to go play in the river, play in the lake, hike the mountain, then soak in the waters, you just can't, and in this weather, you just can't get it anywhere else.
The hot waters that we're sitting on top of, that is the blood that runs through our community. That is what separates us from every other community. Some communities might have a river that runs through it. They might have the art galleries, some wonderful museums, great shops, wonderful restaurants. All the assets that we have but they don't have the geothermal waters. And that's what makes this town special.